So first of all, you have to create the three variables. As I said, number 1, number 2, and total. 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 Okay. Then what? Then drag this 3 times. So easiest way is drag this 3 times. This one again, again, and again 3 times, because you need that 2 inputs and 1 output. So then set this to number 1 and set this to second one to number 2 and the third one to total. Change this to number 1 and the second one to number 2 and the third one to total. Okay, then please go to the sensing and ask the questions. Enter number 1, enter number 2. Likewise, here ask the question, enter number 1. No. Okay, answer ka denna kalin ithi kamanne hari kramaya araka. Okay, ask, enter number 1. But what is your name? You have to change that to enter number 1. Others see the colors, right? Paatawal diha balanne eතකොට ගත්ත තැන හොයා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Enter number 1 නේද ඉස්සලම. Duplicate it, right click and duplicate it. Otherwise you have to take it again. I gun then. Enter number 2. Then the answers. Set the answers. Please set the answers. Okay. Then the total, what is the operation? Go to the operation and add the numbers now. Okay. From the variables, you can add number 1, number 2, both. Put number 1 there. And number 2. Then link these things, please. Or arrange these things. Okay, now you have to start. How to start? Go to events. Event flag click, but add that. Okay, that's it. And then go to the looks. Finally, the output can be added by going to the looks and say hello. Then what you have to do? Then go to the variables again and display the total instead of hello. Total. Okay, that's it. Right now you have the program and you can run this. Can you run this? Click the flag to run this. Click the flag. Flag click karan. Click the flag to run this. උඩ තියෙන කොඩිය තියෙන්නේ ඒක press කරන්න. Now enter number 1. You have to type that. Type a number, then enter number 2, type another number. And you will see the answer. So that's it. Okay.
Sir, can I share the screen?
Anyone have any issues? Abhinu, have you done?
Sir, I have completed. Can you check it is okay?
Abhinu, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Sir, can you check whether it is correct or not?
Okay, I'll check that. Wait, right, enter number 1, answer, enter number 2, answer, the total equal. From the operations, number 1 plus number 2. So from variables, I have to add N1, N2 both. And here you can give the voice guidance also, right? From the looks, I have to tell looks, say total. Okay, how do I add the voice guidance? It's like this. Then I have to go to this plus addition, this one.
From the extension.
Add extension. from add extension, then I can click that and add the text to voice, text to speech, purple color one. Then after that, I can say, before this, I can ask enter number 1. Then after that, you can say, after entering the number, you can say, you have entered, and then what is the number that you have entered? Enter the number 1. You have entered the number 1. And again, after that, you can ask enter number 2. Sorry, not here.
Enter number 1.
Here, enter number 2. Then again, you can say, you have entered. And then you can speak. So now this code will be lengthy, right? You have entered number 2. And finally, you can tell the answer, speak. The answer after adding what? The answer after adding number 1 to. So this is a longer way of doing this, right? But there's a shorter way. So since you are in grade 6, I'm telling this one, right? So, but you can join and tell this. There's an easy way. The answer after adding number 1 to number 2 is then you can tell the answer. Okay, let's see. This is now fully voice guided project. Fully voice guided project. Let me run this.
Enter number 1.
I'm inserting number 1 there. And it's telling me.
You have entered 45. Enter number 2. You have entered 67. The answer after adding 45 to 67 is 112.
Okay, now it is fully voice guided, right? But you don't want to do that. Just try it as a homework, right? No need to do that. Just try it as a homework. So, I can download you the code and send it. Save in the project. And now I'm sending the project to you. You can open the project and see, but don't double click. When I send this file, I'm just uploading the file now, but don't double click. How you can open this? You have to go to file, load from computer, then go to your downloads. There you can see the downloaded file. Here, go to your downloads. In your downloads, you can see the downloaded file, that SB3 file that I have sent. Just double click and open it, and the file will be loaded for you. Click OK and file will be loaded for you. So likewise, you can load the file and run it. Otherwise, like this will be lengthy, you know. You can create this, but if you cannot create this, don't worry. You can just download the file and upload or open it. Did you double click?
Yes, sir.
So what did I ask? Did I ask you to double click and open, or don't open by double click? Open karanna kiyala double click karla open karanna epa kiyala. I said not to open. Open karanna epa kiyala mama kiwwe. එතකොට මම කරන්න කිව්වේ මොකක්ද? අහන් ඉන්න හරියටම හරි. හිතන දේ කරන්න එපා. අහන් ඉන්න මම කරන්න කිව්වේ මොකක්ද? ෆයිල් ගිහිල්ලා load from computer ගිහිල්ලා අර download උන එක මෙතනින් දෙන්න කියලා කිව්වේ download folder එකකින් අරගෙන open කරන්න කියලායි කිව්වේ. double click කරන්න එපා කියලායි මම කිව්වේ. එතකොට එපා කියන එකම කරන්න එපා. එපා කියන එක කරන්නේ නැතුව කරන්න කියපු එක කරන්න. Okay? So follow the instructions. I think So most of you have this issue. You are not following the instructions by listening. Actually, the listening skill is the problem. Neda. අහන් ඉන්න එක පොඩ්ඩක් දුර්වලයි ගොඩාක් අයගේ. ඒක ඔයාලගේ ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ generation එකේම තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක් පුතේ. It's not so your fault. It's there in your generation. Basically, you don't like to listen much. You like to talk. So, but why you have 2 ears? Because you have to listen carefully and then talk less. Do work more. That's why 2 hands and 2 legs. Right? So listening is an essential skill, right? අහන් ඉන්නේ හොඳටම අහන් ඉන්න. මම මොකද්ද කිව්වේ? ආයෙත් මම කියනවා. I asked you to download the file. After that, go to file, load from your computer. ඊට පස්සේ මොකද්ද? ඊට පස්සේ අර download වලින් file එක select කරලා open කරන්න. Then you can click OK and that file will be open for you. Understood? Because double clicking won't open that. Double click කරොත් ඔයාගේ ළඟ software එක නැත්තම් open වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Okay.
Okay.
Right, okay.
So can I screenshot?
අබිනු ඔයා කියවනේ බලන්න කියලා check කරන්න කියලා. You can also share the screen.
So wait, sir.
Okay, correct. Nice. You have done this forever. We added more things now. You are good in Scratch. So you have added more decorations. Can you show the results?
What?
Okay. You can share the project with others also. අනිත් අයටත් ඕන project එක share කරන්න පුතේ. Because your project, right? You have done more work. So why? Because actually he's really good in Scratch. He has followed the steps and he has followed the coding also. So he can do code well. You can see what he's getting. His program is repeating again and again, right? And setting that to 0 also. You can share the project with others also.
Okay, sir.
Anyone else?
So can I?
Sure.
That
Okay. Good. Anyone else? Okay, Abhinu.
Enter number 1. You have entered 4. Enter number 2.
Yes.
You
very
have
good.
entered 66. The answer after adding is 70.
Very good. Yes, Heshani, I think, yes, Heshani said that she has done a project to translate. Very good. Translate numbers. So some are good in coding, right? Some are very good in coding. I know that. So they have practiced this very well. Others can also do that. So don't worry, others can practice that. Or if you feel difficult, you can join with our coding class also. Then learn more about coding. So that is also possible. Okay. Then thank you for your screen sharing. You have done great work. Very good. So I have seen nice projects. So which is beyond my expectation. You are in grade 6. You are
sir?
doing, yes.
Sir, who is that, sir?
Sorry.
Sir, who was screen sharing, sir?
So it's my screen.
No, sir. Shared before.
Didn't you share the screen?
I shared, sir. I want to get see the project.
So who has, yes, can you share the project again? Those who done that, can you share the projects, Puti? Please share the project with your friends. So then they can also study that. Chat
can I share?
So please send the project to the chat. Right? Then others can also study that. That's why. Right? Those who have done nice works, can you share the project to the chat? Then others can also see. Okay, Ronald has shared that. You can download Ronald's project and see So similar thing, right? After download, don't double click. Double click කරන්න එපා කියලා ඔන්න කියන්නේ. Don't double click. Don't double click. Without double clicking, what you have to do?
To load from
Load from the scratch project. That is what you have to do. Okay, good. Right. Okay. So now we learn up to this, and with that, so actually we were doing a lot of examples. So this is the fruit salad example. Input is getting various fruits. Wash, cut, mix, add sugar, then serve. So all these 4 things are processes. You can see. Mix is washing, mixing, all these are processes. So this is input and this is output. Then the start and end. So you have only flowchart in your book, right? Flowchart vidarai okarana hayedi thiyeni. The stretch codes come in grade 7. Stretch codes in grade 7. But now we are okay with that also. And here, so length of the rectangle, width of the rectangle, multiply length and width and obtain the area. That is the process, and display the area. Okay. So with that, we have finished the particular lesson. Actually, lesson number 6, I'm not going to revise. Why? Because very recently we have discussed lesson number 6. Therefore, I'm not going to revise that. Right? Yes, you can send it to Discord also. If you have the projects, you can send it to Discord also. Then others can use that, because Discord, it will last forever. The project will be there. So others can download and open those and see. So there are some nice work done by. And I think, Manoda, you have created few games in the coding class. You can share them also with your friends.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have also made some games. Can I share?
Yes, you all can share. You all can share it. Right? Okay. So the next week, I have allocated next week for the discussions. Discussions means you have problems in your questions, like a lot of problems in some computers to help. I'll help use that as a help desk session. So using that session to solve the problems, software problems, various hardware problems and all, you can ask that. So next week is like problem solving session. Okay, so with that, I'm going to stop for today. Week after next week, we have the examination. So those who like can face that. I am recommending everyone can face that, then that will be great. So then you can see your level when compared to the others. That is week after next week. And after that, we will be starting our grade 7 classes. Then good night. See you all in next week. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Bye, sir. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Bye.
Bye.